What's going on, guys? Tyler here, man, and I wanted to make a YouTube video for a couple reasons. I wanted to show you guys the boat, the Sea Ark Dynasty 2.0. This is a 2024 model, and I wanted to show you guys, you know, the ins and outs of it, and also let you know, if you don't know, I just did my first guided fishing trip. I am a captain now, and we are offering guided catfish trips on the Neuse, the Tar, the Roanoke, and the Cape Fear rivers here in eastern North Carolina. So super excited. Had my first trip Friday night, and man, it was a blast. We caught some good fish. It was an awesome experience for me, my customers, and man, super excited. I think we're gonna book again with me, so super excited about that. But I thought this would be a good day to show you guys the boat, and we will also be guiding not only on the Dynasty, but the Sea Ark Flat Cat. I should have that boat here hopefully within 2 weeks. You know, with the Dynasty, it can go in a lot of shallow water, but it is really built for lakes and bigger river systems. But we did take it this weekend. We had a lot of water, so I wasn't worried about hitting or anything. But with the Flat Cat, it's designed to go in shallow water. So a lot of the rivers that I'll be guiding on, or that I've always fished, is shallow water. So I'm gonna give you guys a little sneak peek about, you know, about the boat here, and show you guys some things about it. And if you book a trip with me, I'll put the details in the comment section so you guys will know. You can go to www.4wheelfishing.com, click on the tab. There is a link that says Catfish Charters. It shows you all the information about the trip and what to expect, what to bring, things like that, the price, and all that good stuff. Would love to have you. But let's jump right in this so you can see pretty much what you'll be expecting if we decide to take this boat out. So here we go. Y'all, so let's just do a little walk around. So up front, we have our steps. You know, here's the boat. Of course, this is a 24-foot long boat. Very shallow drafting boat. Kind of give you an idea of what it looks like here. If you haven't seen one of these before, you got the twin Raptors there for anchoring in shallow water, 300 Yamaha. We have our, you know, tunnel hole there, jack plate combo. I just mounted these lights off the back. These right here are going to be good for casting, and while you guys are reeling in a fish at nighttime, it'll help you see the fish. There's a little switch up here that I've mounted. If you can see that. So if you're fighting a fish, you just hit that switch, or I will hit the switch for you, and you know, you'll be good to go, and you'll be able to see a little bit better. Also, I have some extra headlights in our console up there for you guys too. Of course, if you want to bring your own headlights, that's great, but we've mounted a light bar there, and of course a matching light bar on this side. And we mounted this Yeti cooler here. This is going to be our bait cooler. I have a custom bait and cutting board coming for the top. It's mounted like that, so that way it's out of the way. You can see how it kind of sits back, so kind of give you a little angle shot like that. So yeah, so here's our Sea Ark, and we'll go ahead and jump right in to the boat. Our Minn Kota Otera. This is a self-deploy spot lock trolling motor, and depending on the current conditions, just like this weekend, we did not throw the anchor in enough current that we spot locked. And here's our headlight here. So we'll go ahead and jump in the boat. Alrighty, so once you get inside the boat, you know, we got some compartments here, drift socks, cast nets, things like that. We've got, this is where our actual anchor is here if we need to throw it, which is definitely likely for sure. All of our rods are in here. So when you board the boat, always, you know, take your time getting in. I'll help you load any coolers, anything, all your equipment. I'll help you get it inside the boat, so don't be afraid to ask for some help. But you'll come right in, and we have our captain's seat here. This is kind of give you an idea what it looks like. Here's where I'm obviously sitting here. Throttle, steering wheel, depth finder, all of our accessories and stuff here. I'll operate all that. For yourself, you have a passenger chair. These are air ride seats. We have a fan here for you to keep the bugs off, keep you cool. Works very well. It's got a built-in battery charger in it, like a power bank built in. It's also a LED light, but we have some headlights and mosquito repellent and things like that in there, you know, in the console. So, you know, if you have a passenger, we have a seat here, and I also have a seat that would go over here too, you know, if we had a third person. So that'll kind of give you the idea of what it'll be like if you hop in this boat with me. These seats, all of these seats kind of, you know, you can twist them and turn sideways or look straight back out the boat. And, you know, that way you ain't got to look this way when you can turn sideways and kind of turn your head, or you can turn all the way around and look at the rods. So most of the time when we're fishing, we're probably going to be using 8 rods. These are monster rod holders, multi-bars. As you can see, the name multi-bars there, and monster rod holders. So we'll have 8 rods out at a time. You know, so I'll do all the throwing, all the baiting, explaining to you guys pretty much anything that you want to know. You know, some people is going to want to, you know, Tyler, why are we fishing here? What's the deal? What are we going after? Some people are just going to want to come be out on the boat, be out on the water, look at the nature and stuff like that. Some people really, you know, they might be tournament fishermen and they really want to dial in on some things. So everybody's going to be a little different on what they're trying to accomplish, and I think that's super cool. So you know, can't always guarantee big fish. We hope to catch big fish. Some people don't care about catching big fish. They might, you know, be okay with you know, 5-pound fish, because to a lot of people it could be you. You know, you may catch a 10-pound fish and it may be the biggest fish in the world to you, which is so awesome. I think that's so cool, and my goal is to get you hooked on catfishing, man, right? So you can get your boat and get everything hooked up and ready, and join this awesome sport that's certainly changed my life. So let's hop into the next thing. All right, so you can see we got a bimini top here. This bimini top does come up. It'll be out of the way. It snaps in here and over here. And if we need to, depending on the weather or the situation, maybe it's hot and it's a daytime trip, we can always pop it up. Or we can, you know, put the vinyl sides in all the way around. This thing snaps in and makes a full enclosure. So that way you don't have to, you know, worry about getting wet or anything if it's storming or raining. Oh, EMS. So yeah, I think that's pretty neat. You know, when you walk up here, the net will be in a rod holder out of the way. You got a little step box here where you can get up onto the back deck. Now, if you want some really cool pictures, some people want to be in content, some people don't, and that's okay, and I respect either decision. We may take the live well, it may be full of live bait for the trip, or we could put fish in there like catfish to pull out at the end and make a cool picture. Either way, I'm super excited to make it the best experience that you've ever had. Another thing that I wanted to point out, if you come on the boat, some people want to kind of sit in silence. Maybe you have, you know, your favorite song you want to play, or whatever the case may be. We do have a Bluetooth radio here. We got a speaker down there, here, there, and here. So if you got your favorite music or your favorite radio station, we'll hook it to your Bluetooth, and you'll be able to play it, and we'll play some music while we're fishing, you know. So I think you'll enjoy that. We do have like a little light up here so you can see at night. Some other lights and stuff on the boat. Nothing too crazy. But yeah, some people love the radio, some people don't. All right, y'all. So I set some rods up to show you about what it'll look like while we're fishing here. So let me step back. So you can kind of imagine what it'll look like if we have 8 rods. So imagine we have 1 here, 3 there, 3 there, 1 here, or 2 on this side, and 2 or 1 on this side. It just depends. Each spot may be a little different. So if you're used to catfishing, you may already know the drill. You may know when to wait to reel down. You know when to wait to pick the rod up. You know what to do. But there's a lot of people that may not know. Maybe they've never done it, or they do it a little bit, or they have done it, but they're not like so like, you know, like really dialed into it, and they might need a few tips and tricks. So no worries. I'm definitely going to coach you guys if you need it, because sometimes, you know, catfish, especially like flathead catfish, they'll kind of hit it and then the rod might bounce down, up and down a little bit. Well, situations like that, you just don't go reel down. You'll wait for him to load the rod up and bend until he either starts pulling a little bit of drag or the backbone of the rod sets the hook, because we're using circle hooks. And then sometimes they just rail at 100 miles an hour and it's just bent and pulling drag and he's just on anyway. So I'm definitely going to coach you through that 100%. So when you're up here and it's your turn, like I said, I will absolutely help you. If you want me to hook the fish and hand you the rod, I'd be glad to. Or if you just want, you know, to stand here and wait for me to make the call, that would be great, because I definitely don't want you missing fish. And even when I say reel down or pick up, we still may miss them. You never know, really. It's fishing. It's just how it is. But I'll definitely coach you the best that I can. And so with our gear, we are using Pin Fathom 20 level winds, 150-pound braid, big cat fever rods, medium heavies. And for example, this trip this weekend, it was high and we were using cut shad. We're using 10-aught circle hooks. Here's our 100-pound leader line, our EVA floats. And we have a place to hook our weights up here. And here's our weights. We're using these 10-ounce coin sinkers right here. So, and like I said, we have hand towels hanging around. And here is your switch I was talking about for these lights down here. So really, guys, that's really it, man. Would love the opportunity to have you on the boat with me and you know, go catch some fish, man. It's gonna be a really, really good time. Oh, we're gonna learn a lot together. You know, I'm a new guide, but I have been catfishing my whole entire life. I hold the North Carolina state record for flathead catfish. And, you know, catching catfish in general is my passion. We're gonna run these charters all year. It is gonna be a part-time thing, so really don't want to, I ain't gonna say I don't want to, but maybe about a trip a week is what my goal is. But listen, appreciate you guys for watching. Thank y'all so much. When the flat cat gets here in about 2 weeks, the Sea Arc flat cat, I'll make a video of it, something similar to this, to kind of give you an idea what it'll be like when we take a trip out together. So guys, thank y'all so much. In the comments section below, I'm gonna put a link there for more details on the guide trip. If you click on that, you'll see pretty much everything there is to know about the trip, how much it costs. You know, one of the most frequent questions I'm getting is, for an 8-hour trip, it is 8-hour trip is $600. For a 10-hour trip, it's $700. That is for up to 3 people. So you and a buddy, $600. You and 2 buddies, $600. Yourself, $600. You know, so it's one of those things, because I keep getting these messages about, Tyler, is the $600 just for myself, or is it for more people? So it is for up to 3 passengers. If you really have, like, you know, a 4th person that wants to come, I could probably make it work, but we'll just have to make special arrangements there. But listen, guys, shoot me a message on Facebook. Facebook will be great if you're interested, on Messenger, or send us an email, support@forrealfishing.com. When you go to the link below and check out our charter page, there'll be some dates up there that I've kind of set to the side just for guide trips. We're starting to book a few of them like that, but a lot of people are scrolling down to the submit a request form below, and you put your first name, last name, what you're trying to achieve during the trip, and what dates that would work for you. And once you submit that, I'll give you a phone call, and we'll look at it and see if we can't make that date work. But anyway, listen, man, thank y'all so much for watching. I hope y'all have a great rest of your day, and I look forward to having you here with me on one of these awesome rivers chasing catfish, man. Y'all take care.